Vladimir Putin recently stated that former U.S. President Donald Trump's peace plan could serve as a starting point for negotiations to end the nearly 4-year conflict in Ukraine. Speaking at the end of a 3-day visit to Kyrgyzstan, Putin described Trump's proposal as a set of issues put forward for discussion, emphasizing that every word matters. However, Putin issued a stern ultimatum to Ukraine, demanding that Ukrainian forces completely withdraw from the entirety of the Donetsk, Luhansk, Kherson, and Zaporizhzhia regions. This includes areas Russia does not currently occupy, warning that if Ukraine does not comply, Russia would achieve its objectives by force. Additionally, Putin insisted that Ukraine must not join NATO or host any Western troops, aiming to draw the country back into Russia's sphere of influence. The situation has drawn varied reactions. U.S. Representative Andy Barr attributed the conflict to perceived weakness under President Joe Biden. Barr asserted that the war would not have occurred under Trump's peace-through-strength leadership, highlighting a contrasting view on international policy. Conversely, critics like former world chess champion Garry Kasparov dismissed Putin's overtures as a trick. Kasparov told Polish international news network TVP that peace under Putin is unachievable for one simple reason: Putin is war, and Russia is gearing up for even more. He also criticized NATO, Trump, and the EU for their perceived failure to adequately defend Ukraine and evict Russia from its entire territory. The Institute for the Study of War cast doubt on Russian claims of an unstoppable invasion, noting that Russian forces are still struggling to capture cities in the eastern Donetsk region. The ISW stated that a Russian military victory in Ukraine is not inevitable, and a rapid Russian seizure of the rest of Donetsk Oblast is not imminent. They added that recent Russian advances have been largely opportunistic and exploited seasonal weather conditions. Diplomatic efforts are reportedly underway, with U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff scheduled to visit Moscow next week. U.S. Army Secretary Dan Driscoll may also be heading to Kyiv, indicating high-level engagement in the peace efforts. An initial U.S. peace proposal, criticized for favoring Russian demands, was reportedly amended after talks in Geneva between American and Ukrainian officials.